Yeah, so I want to show here how I configured like serverless environment per pull request. So when something is like a pull request is created on this specific repository, it will call serverless deployment, which is something you can check here, the details here, how it works. But yeah, but ultimately it's like just a serverless deploy task. You pass like your Amazon secret ID and key, and then you specify which region, which environment from GitHub, because maybe you don't want to, you need some approvals. This is something related to GitHub. Which work tier, because if you are working on a monorepo, you may want to specify a different path. And it will create something with PR and the PR number here. And when the pull request is removed, it will delete also. It will call like the serverless remove. So the deployment bucket will be removed and everything. And when this code is pushed to main, then another deployment will take place. So, but in this moment, the stage will be www. And in this specific application, the stage defines the name of the DNS of this bucket, this website, right? So let's create a change. In this one, we're gonna create a change on the website. This is my wonderful website. Changing it in test branch. Okay, I'm already on the test branch. Now I will commit it. Okay, so you push the code. Oh, sorry for the noises. Okay, and now if we come back here to our repository, we can see that we have, I have to create a pull request from test. Okay, okay. And now, as configured on the GitHub Actions, now there is a requested deployment to dev, which is the environment that is configured on GitHub. Yeah, and it's pending, in progress. We can see what is happening here. So all those steps are run from the other repository. So the specifics you can see on the other repository, because here, see, we use a workflow from another repository. So all those steps can be seen here, which is public also. Okay, so now it's deploying to AWS. And this is our current version of this website, like www website, which is like the original. And hopefully we'll see this on the other website, which will be called through pr9.test1 blah 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 blah. After this deployment here is done. While it is deploying, I can show you the environments, which is something that I found very cool. I have a dev environment which has no protection or any rules, so it doesn't matter. And I have a special environment that is called PRD, like production. And I can specify some reviewers, and I can specify that only protected branches, for example, can generate those deployments on those jobs. Which is nice because in our case, if we'll take a look here in our workflow for main, which is the main branch, it will do like perform like a production environment. It will call the same workflow, but with stage www. If I wanted to send it to another account, like a production AWS account, I could use another key, access key here, and the environment is production. So what will happen is when I try this workflow is triggered, I will need, because it's targeting PRD, I will need someone to review it. Okay, let's come back to our deployment. Let's take a look. Hopefully it's almost done. Okay, it was deployed on AWS, we can take a look here in the details, service deployed, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so this is our www website, and this is, oh, it's our new website. So the URL here is pr9.test1, blah, blah, blah. So our test branch version and our main version, let's see. Okay, and now we are gonna approve it. When we approve it, two things will happen. Like it will remove this temporary environment for the PR on AWS, and at the same time it will merge to main, which will trigger the production release. Okay, so confirm merge, and if we take a look at actions, two things are happening here. So we have a PR remove task that started because yeah, the PR doesn't exist anymore, and we don't want to keep them forever. So our PR website will stop working after it runs. And at the same time, we have another one that is pending because we configure that for PRD environment, we need to manually approve it. Remember? So here I will approve it. So the job will continue naturally. Okay, and it's running. And this is the repository which has the other that we reference. If you want to take a look, it has like a deployment. See, there are a bunch of inputs, a bunch of tasks that it does, because then you can reuse among your different repositories. And here is the example of how to use it. Yeah, but let's take a look again. Like the PR remove was run, so this website hopefully will stop working. Okay, because it was removed from AWS. And now we have our production branch that hopefully, let's see, it was run, and this was the previous version, and the newest production version, yeah, nice, changing it to test branch. So we have only one environment running now, that is only the production one. So for me it was very cool to see this running, and hope for you was nice also. Bye bye.